The symbol above the pinky is a symbol of divine love, meaning the highest form of love. It is a symbol that represents the sacred sound or name Hu or Hua. Hu or Hua is found in Arabic as a noun and a pronoun to mean he or he who is. As seen in the Quran in Surat Al-Imran, chapter 3, verse 2, and I quote in part, Allahu la ilaha illa huwa, which means, God, there is no God but He. And when you hear them say, Huwa, Allahu, Ahad, this translates to the Muslims as He, the source is one and only, and Huwa. In the Islamic spiritual school of Sufi mystic rituals, they call on Hu as they chant in the following manner. Yahu, Yahu, Yamin La, Yalamu, Mahu, Illahu. Which translates as, O He who is, whom no one knows Him but Him. To the Sufi Muslims around the world, the word and name Hu stands for the exalted name of the Most High. In the Arabic tongue, when someone cries out and says Ya, they are saying Hey or Oh. And when they say Huwa, they are saying He or He who is. When said together in Arabic, you get Yahuwah. This Yahuwah can also be found in the Aramaic Hebrew tongue as Yahuwah, for the word that is translated as Lord, as in Yahuwah Elohim, translated as Lord of Elohim or Lord of all gods, meaning the Most High God or simply the Most Highest of them all. It is later mispronounced as Yahweh, Jehovah, Javeh, etc. Yahuwah or Yahweh without the English vowels. It gives you YHWH, which is in Aramaic Hebrew and is referred to as the Tetragrammaton by theologians and is a Greek word which simply means 4 letters. These 4 letters in Hebrew are Yod, He, Wah, He. Hu in Hebrew is He, just like Hu in Arabic is He. Just like in the Muslim hymn that was mentioned earlier when they chant Yahu, Yahu, etc. So too does the so-called Jews chant and call on Hu on the last night or shadow hours of the Passover called Seder, as they chant or sing Adir Hu or Mighty Hu, etc. Going back to the sacred name and sound Hu, you also find that sound in many other cultures, such as the Native American tribes of Hopi and Zuni. You will find that the Hu dances of the Hopi call on the Kachina, or spirit, called Hu. There are so many different depictions of the Kachina spirit called Hu, such as the hummingbird, whom they call on in the ceremony, as they, the Hu dancers, dress up as the green hummingbird to bring in the rain for nourishment and cleansing, etc. Even in Sanskrit, Hu was also considered a name of the Creator. And in ancient Migan, Kemet, Tamari, or Egypt, Hu is the true or sacred name of the Creator, the Most High, the highest source, who created or brought forth all things into existence. For it is said that in the ancient Egyptians' mystery school of higher learning, that the celestial Sphinx, or Ruti, which to the ancient Egyptians was symbolic of the grand architect who created all things in existence, exhaled his first breath, uttering this most sacred sound or word, Hu. And this sound became known as the first word. Also, the word of He who created all things, or the word of the Most High, source of all. It is also known to the ancient Egyptians as the word of authority and power, and the sound of creation, His divine word and His divine will, or the creative force of His will, and even the personification of utterance. Let the Lugal speak with you on Who. Who is the sound that makes the tone and frequencies of the cosmos, and of that which causes all things to come into existence? Who is that tone? Who is that sacred name, the breath of life, and the word of the Most High? Who is the language and songs of our souls and of life? Who is the sound of nature? Who is the sound of air, the wind that blows through the prickly leaves of the cedar tree, caressing the weeping branches of the willow tree, and carrying its future seeds over and through the blades of grass, as they dance across meadows and plains, stretching forth to meet the sky at the tip of the horizon, swaying to the will of the Most High. Divine love and Tamun are perfect harmony. Who is the sound of the mighty tides and ocean waves that bends to the will of Who?
The Most High.
As they prostrate to cleanse the feet of Mother Earth, along her seashores, guiding the rivers that bring life and nourishment, the rushing streams, the lakes, and even the serene music of the silent palms. Who is the sound of the thunderous roar of earthquakes and the shifting of the tectonic plates, as our planet expands and contracts, as if to be breathing? In fact, my beloved Lugals, Zorokim, children of Ta, Ki, or Earth, children of Ma, water, children of Re, the sun, children of An, heaven, my family, children of Who. This planet is truly breathing and very much
alive.
Who is the master sculptor who carved out the depths of the valleys and the great canyons? Who is fashioner of the mountains' staggering peaks? Who is truly the breath and the life and the breath of life of all? Who is the sound, the song, the language of our souls, the emotional, etheric you? For it is heard through the blissful sounds of laughter, and even accompanies you in times of loneliness, and accompanies you through joy, through pain, and through the curing warmth of our tears that are shed as a healing for the weeping. Who is the beginning and end of all sounds? Who is the first and last breath of every living being that cometh into this world, be they human, beast, fowl, or vegetation? Who is the governor of silent prayers and the allottor of meditation and grantor of relaxation, the key to self and selfless realization? Who, the Most High, has been called many different titles, attributes, or names by many different people and many different cultures, religions, languages, and dialects the world over. However, no matter how many different titles or names or attributes you give as the name of the Most High, who, as the breath, as into exhale, is the originator and the ender of every sound, attribute, or names, no one can ever attempt to give the Most High. Question: for how can anyone speak, utter, say, or even call on any names of any gods in any religion, any cultures, or any languages without the need to rely on who? The breath of life. How can anyone think, ponder, wonder about God? Furthermore, pray and meditate, even stay conscious without being able to breathe His Hua, breath of life. How can anyone ever begin to pronounce any names of any gods and any religion, any cultures, or any languages without the life-giving force of Hu thrusting forth from our lungs, as in exhaling, thereby stimulating our vocal cord and organs of speech? Who is to all sounds and words and all things, etc. What the soul and spirit is to the body,
it is the hidden and yet ever apparent.
Who is the utterance that no mother and no father, be they animals and humans, be they creatures that crawl on their bellies, birds who live in the air, in the sky, or be they the largest to the smallest of insects, cannot teach their babies how to pronounce. For it is a word that comes naturally, and is natural in nature. In fact, it is the nature of nature. Even the wise old owl chants the name Hu under the comforting blanket of the shuttle owl's night skies. As too does the spiritual wolf of the Native American tribes howl towards the heavenly stars, constellations.
Who is the sound of divine love, and is the best of names of divine love.
The most highest source. It being the first sound before all other things in existence, who became known as the sacred name of He who uttered this most sacred sound or tone, the most holy word, into existence. So in the beginning was the Word Hu, and the Word was with He who is the Most High, the grand architect of the universe, called Hu and Hua. And the Word was the Most High, Hu. As found in the Bible, John chapter 1, verse 1 through 4. In the beginning was the Word, Hu, and the Word was with Hua, He who is God. And the Word Hu was God. He who, Hua, was in the beginning with God. All things were made through Him, Hu, Hua, and without Him, Hu, nothing was made that was made. And Hu, Him, was life, or the breath of life, Hu, and the light was the life of men. In the Sufi order for the mystic brotherhood of Islam, Hu is a sacred word that is associated esoterically with the heavenly realms or planes or abode of Malakut, the realms of the angelic beings or spiritual realm, and Lahut, the realm of He who is on high, soul. It is also said to be the equivalent of the sound of Om in the spiritual knowledge or practice of the Hindu and the Buddhist monks in the hills and mountains of Asia and India. So for any living being or living thing to exist without Hu, it is not possible For even your own physical body will turn against you if you try to cut off the life force, that breath of He who is, exhaled out of that breath of life and uttered all things that came into existence. If you were to hold your breath and try to cut off that breath of life, you will lose consciousness and your physical body will betray you and begin to chant or call on His most sacred name, thereby breathing in His breath of life and bringing you back to right consciousness. Hua means divine love, also He who is. Mana means with us all. For more information, refer to the scroll, the 99 Sacred Tools of the Lugao, the Majestic One, subtitled The Time Travelers and the Preparation Before Perfection, authored by Lugao Nigni Amar Utu Gal Muizora, also known as Ibrahim El-Mahdi of HTM, the holy tents of Marduk, the true and living Melchizedek. Until I speak with you again, remember that it is never too late to forgive yourself and others, and to fall back in love with the Most High. His divine will be done. Hua family, welcome home. HTM,
one heart, one tongue, one mind. Kaun Fi Hu.